Have you ever felt like success and riches were just out of reach? Like no matter how hard you tried, you couldn't quite grab them? Well, what if I told you that the key to unlocking your dreams is already inside you? That's right. The power to change your life is in your own mind. And today, I'm going to share a simple technique that can transform your reality in just 7 days. This isn't some magical quick fix or get-rich-quick scheme. It's a powerful method based on the teachings of Louise Hay, a renowned expert in the field of personal growth. Her technique taps into the incredible power of your thoughts to shape your world. By using this method for just 7 days, you can start to see real changes in your life, opening doors to success and abundance you never thought possible. Now you might be thinking, come on, how can just thinking differently make me successful and rich? It's a fair question. We're often taught that hard work is the only path to success. And while effort is important, what if I told you that your mindset is just as crucial? This technique isn't about sitting back and waiting for money to fall from the sky. It's about reprogramming your mind to recognize and seize opportunities, to believe in your own worth, and to align your thoughts with your goals. Here's the thing. If you don't give this method a try, you might be missing out on the success and riches you truly deserve. Think about it. How many times have you held yourself back because you didn't believe you were good enough? How often have you talked yourself out of opportunities because you were afraid of failure? These negative thought patterns can be like invisible chains, holding you back from the life you dream of. But here's the good news. Breaking those chains doesn't require years of therapy or drastic life changes. This technique needs just a few minutes of your time each day. That's right. In less time than it takes to scroll through social media, you could be actively reshaping your future. It's a small investment of time that could pay off in big ways. Now, I know what you're thinking. If it's so easy, why isn't everyone doing it? The truth is, while the technique is simple, it does require something from you. It requires you to be open-minded. It asks you to challenge the negative beliefs you've held on to for years. And most importantly, it demands consistency. Can you commit to doing this for 7 days straight? If you can, you might be amazed at the changes you'll see. Before we dive into the technique itself, let's talk about the woman behind it. Louise Hay wasn't always a world-renowned teacher and author. She started from humble beginnings and faced many challenges in her life. Born in 1926, Louise experienced a difficult childhood, including abuse and poverty. As a young woman, she battled cancer and went through a painful divorce. But instead of letting these experiences defeat her, Louise used them as stepping stones to personal growth and healing. Louise discovered the connection between our thoughts and our life experiences. She realized that many of our problems, including health issues and lack of success, were rooted in negative thought patterns. This led her to develop what she called mirror work and affirmations, techniques designed to change these patterns and promote self-love and healing. Over time, Louise's teachings gained popularity. Her book, You Can Heal Your Life, became a bestseller, touching millions of lives around the world. She founded Hay House, a publishing company dedicated to self-help and transformational books. Louise's work has inspired countless people to take control of their thoughts and, by extension, their lives. You might be wondering, why should I listen to Louise Hay? What makes her ideas so special? Well, Louise's teachings stand out because they're both simple and profound. She doesn't ask you to change your whole life overnight or to follow complex rules. Instead, she offers straightforward techniques that anyone can use, regardless of their background or circumstances. Louise's philosophy is based on a few key ideas. First, she believed that we create our own reality with our thoughts. This doesn't mean that bad things never happen to good people. Instead, it means that how we think about and respond to events shapes our experience of life. Second, she emphasized the importance of self-love and acceptance. Louise taught that many of our problems stem from a lack of self-love, and that learning to truly accept ourselves is the first step to positive change. Another important aspect of Louise's teachings is the power of affirmations. These are positive statements that we repeat to ourselves to change our thought patterns. For example, instead of thinking, "I'm not good enough," you might affirm, "I am worthy of success and abundance." Over time, these new thought patterns can change how we see ourselves and the world around us. Now, let's talk about one of the core ideas behind Louise Hay's technique, the mirror principle. This principle states that our outer world is a reflection of our inner thoughts and beliefs. In other words, what we see in our lives is like a mirror, showing us what's going on in our minds. Think about it this way. Have you ever noticed that when you're in a bad mood, everything seems to go wrong? You might spill your coffee, get stuck in traffic, or have an argument with a friend. On the other hand, when you're feeling great, good things seem to happen more easily. You might get an unexpected compliment, find a great parking spot, or have a productive day at work. This isn't just coincidence. It's the mirror principle in action. The mirror principle doesn't mean that our thoughts magically change the world around us. Instead, it suggests that our thoughts influence how we perceive and interact with the world. When we believe we're not worthy of success, we might unconsciously sabotage ourselves or miss opportunities. But when we believe in our own worth and potential, we're more likely to notice and seize chances for growth and success. Understanding the mirror principle is crucial for this 7-day technique. By changing our thoughts, we can start to change the reflection we see in the mirror of our lives. It's not about denying reality or pretending everything is perfect. Instead, it's about choosing thoughts that empower us and open us up to new possibilities. Let's look at a real-life example to see how the mirror principle works. Imagine two people, Alex and Sam, who both want to start their own businesses. Alex often thinks, "I'm not smart enough to run a business. I'll probably fail." Sam, on the other hand, thinks, "I have valuable skills to offer. I can learn what I need to succeed." Now, both Alex and Sam will face challenges as they try to start their businesses. But because of their different thought patterns, they'll respond to these challenges in very different ways. When Alex faces a setback, their negative thoughts might be reinforced. They might think, "See, I knew I couldn't do this," and give up. Sam, however, is more likely to see setbacks as learning opportunities. They might think, "This is tough, but I can figure it out," and keep pushing forward. Over time, these thought patterns create very different results. Alex, believing in their own failure, might give up at the first sign of trouble. Sam, believing in their ability to learn and grow, is more likely to persist and eventually succeed. This is the mirror principle in action. Their thoughts are reflected in their actions and ultimately their results. Now that we understand the power of our thoughts and the mirror principle, let's prepare to put this knowledge into action. The 7-day technique we're about to explore is designed to harness the power of your mind to manifest success and riches in your life. But before we dive in, there are a few things to keep in mind. First, approach this technique with an open mind. It might feel strange or uncomfortable at first, especially if you're not used to focusing on your thoughts in this way. That's okay. It's a new skill, and like any skill, it takes practice. Give yourself permission to feel a bit awkward or skeptical at first. The important thing is to stick with it. Second, remember that this is a practice, not a test. There's no such thing as doing it perfectly. The goal is simply to do it consistently for 7 days. Even if you feel like you're not doing it right or you're not seeing immediate results, keep going. Change takes time, and often the biggest shifts happen when we least expect them. Lastly, be kind to yourself throughout this process. You might uncover some negative thought patterns that surprise you. That's normal and actually a good thing. You can't change what you're not aware of. Instead of judging yourself for these thoughts, see them as opportunities for growth and healing. As we move into the details of the technique, remember that you have the power to change your life. Your thoughts are the paintbrush, and your life is the canvas. Over the next 7 days, you'll learn how to paint a masterpiece of success and abundance. Are you ready to begin? Let's dive in. As we begin our 7-day journey to manifest success and riches, the first 3 days are crucial. These initial days are all about setting the stage, creating a positive mindset, and beginning to shift your thought patterns. Let's break down what you'll be doing during these important first steps. On the first day, we're going to start with one of Louise Hay's most powerful techniques, mirror work. This might sound simple, but don't underestimate its impact. Here's what you'll do. Stand in front of a mirror, look into your own eyes and say, "I love and accept you exactly as you are." Say it out loud, with feeling. This might feel awkward or even silly at first, and that's okay. The important thing is to do it anyway. Repeat this phrase to yourself in the mirror at least 3 times during the day, morning, afternoon, and evening. Each time, try to hold eye contact with yourself for at least 30 seconds. As you do this, pay attention to any feelings or thoughts that come up. Do you feel uncomfortable, skeptical, emotional? Whatever you feel, just notice it without judgment. These reactions can give you valuable insights into your relationship with yourself. Remember, the goal here isn't to suddenly feel overwhelming self-love. It's simply to start the process of accepting yourself. This self-acceptance is the foundation for all the success and abundance you want to attract. On the second day, we're going to dig a little deeper. Today is all about becoming aware of the thoughts and beliefs that might be holding you back from success and abundance. Here's your task for day 2. Throughout the day, pay close attention to your thoughts about money, success, and your own abilities. When you notice a negative thought, write it down. For example, you might catch yourself thinking, "I'm not good with money," or "Success is for other people, not me." Don't try to change these thoughts yet. Just notice them and write them down. The goal today is awareness. You might be surprised by how many limiting beliefs you've been carrying around without realizing it. At the end of the day, look over your list. Pick the 3 beliefs that feel the most significant or impactful to you. These are the beliefs we're going to work on changing over the next few days. Remember, identifying these limiting beliefs isn't about beating yourself up. It's about shining a light on the thought patterns that have been holding you back so you can start to change them. Now that we've identified some of our limiting beliefs, Day 3 is all about creating powerful, positive affirmations to counteract them. Here's what you'll do. Take the 3 limiting beliefs you identified yesterday. For each one, create a positive affirmation that directly counters it. For example, if your limiting belief is, "I'm not good with money," your affirmation might be, "I am learning to manage money wisely and abundantly." If you believe success is for other people, not me, your affirmation could be, "I am worthy of success and I welcome it into my life." If you think, "I don't have what it takes to be rich," try, "I have all the skills and abilities I need to create wealth." Write these affirmations down and put them somewhere you'll see them often. On your bathroom mirror, as the background on your phone, or on sticky notes around your house. Throughout the day, repeat these affirmations to yourself as often as you can. Say them out loud if possible, and really try to feel the truth of them as you say them. Don't worry if you don't fully believe these affirmations yet. The point is to start planting these new, positive thoughts in your mind. With repetition, they'll start to take root and grow. As we move into the middle of our 7-day journey, it's time to deepen our practice. These days are about reinforcing the new thought patterns we've started to create and dealing with any doubts or resistance that might come up. Let's explore what you'll be doing during days 4, 5, and 6. On day 4, we're going to add visualization to our practice. This powerful technique helps to make your goals feel more real and attainable. Here's what to do. Find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed for about 10 minutes. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to relax. Now imagine yourself already living the successful, abundant life you desire. See it in as much detail as possible. What does your day look like? Where are you living? What kind of work are you doing? How do you feel? The key here is not just to see these images, but to feel them. How does it feel to be successful and financially abundant? Let yourself really experience those feelings of joy, satisfaction, and security. As you go through your day, carry those feelings with you. When you repeat your affirmations, try to recapture that sense of already being successful and abundant. Remember, your mind doesn't always distinguish between what's real and what's vividly imagined. By consistently visualizing and feeling your success, you're training your brain to recognize and create those circumstances in your life. On day 5, we're going to focus on gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful force that can shift your entire perspective and open you up to even more abundance. Here's your task for today. Start your day by writing down 10 things you're grateful for. These can be big things, like your health or your family, or small things, like your morning coffee or a sunny day. Throughout the day, look for things to be grateful for. Every time something good happens, no matter how small, take a moment to acknowledge it and feel grateful. Before bed, write down 5 more things you're grateful for from your day. As you practice gratitude, you'll start to notice more and more things to be grateful for. This creates a positive cycle. The more gratitude you feel, the more abundance you'll notice in your life, which in turn gives you more to be grateful for. Remember to keep doing your mirror work and repeating your affirmations as well. You might find that adding gratitude makes these practices even more powerful. By day 6, you might be experiencing some doubts or resistance. This is completely normal and actually a good sign. It means you're challenging your old thought patterns. Today is all about acknowledging and working through these doubts. Here's what to do. When you notice a doubt or negative thought coming up, don't try to push it away. Instead, acknowledge it. You might say to yourself, I notice I'm having the thought that this won't work. Then gently remind yourself of why you're doing this practice. You might say, I'm choosing to focus on positive thoughts because I want to create a better life for myself. If you're feeling strong resistance, try this exercise. Write a letter from your future successful self to your current self. What would that version of you say? What encouragement or advice would they give? Throughout the day, be extra kind to yourself. Self-compassion is crucial when you're making big changes in your thought patterns. Keep up with your affirmations, mirror work, and gratitude practice. Even if you're feeling doubtful, go through the motions. Sometimes the simple act of showing up and doing the work can help you push through resistance. We've reached the final day of our 7-day journey. Today is about reflecting on your experience and setting intentions for the future. Here's how to make the most of day 7. Start your day with your usual practices: mirror work, affirmations, and gratitude. Notice if these feel any different now compared to when you started. Take some time to journal about your experience over the past week. What changes have you noticed in your thoughts or feelings? Have you had any insights or realizations? What was challenging? What felt good? Think about how you want to continue this work going forward. Remember, real change happens with consistent practice over time. How can you incorporate these techniques into your daily life? Set some specific intentions for the coming week. How will you continue to cultivate success and abundance mindset? What actions will you take to move towards your goals? End your day by doing something kind for yourself to celebrate completing this 7-day practice. This could be anything that feels good to you: taking a relaxing bath, watching your favorite movie, or treating yourself to a special meal. Congratulations on completing this 7-day technique. But remember, this is just the beginning. The real magic happens when you continue to apply these principles in your daily life. Here are some tips for moving forward. Keep up with your daily practices. Even if you can only spare a few minutes, consistent effort over time is what creates lasting change. Be patient with yourself. Change doesn't happen overnight. Trust the process and keep going, even when you don't see immediate results. Stay open to opportunities. As you shift your mindset, you might start noticing chances for success and abundance that you previously overlooked. Be ready to take action when these opportunities arise. Surround yourself with positive influences. Seek out people, books, and resources that support your new mindset. Remember, manifesting success and riches isn't just about attracting money or achievements. It's about creating a life of true abundance, one filled with joy, purpose, and meaningful success. As you continue on this journey, stay connected to what really matters to you. You have the power to create the life you desire. With consistent practice and a positive mindset, you can manifest success and riches beyond what you might have thought possible. Keep believing in yourself. Stay committed to your growth. and watch as your life transforms in amazing ways. Now that we've completed our 7-day journey, let's look at some real-life examples of people who've used Louise Hay's techniques to manifest success and abundance in their lives. These stories show that no matter where you're starting from, positive change is possible when you commit to changing your thoughts and beliefs. Sarah was a single mom struggling with mounting debt and a low-paying job. She felt trapped and hopeless about her financial situation. After learning about Louise Hay's techniques, she decided to give them a try, even though she was skeptical at first. Sarah started with daily affirmations, repeating to herself, "I am worthy of abundance, and money flows to me easily and effortlessly." At first, it felt like she was lying to herself, but she persisted. She also began practicing gratitude, focusing on the good things in her life, no matter how small. Within a few weeks, Sarah noticed she was feeling more positive and confident. This newfound confidence led her to apply for a better-paying job, which she got. She also started a small side business using skills she had previously undervalued. Over the course of a year, Sarah was able to pay off her debts and start saving money. More importantly, she no longer felt powerless about her financial situation. She knew that she had the ability to create the life she wanted. Michael had always dreamed of starting his own business, but self-doubt held him back. He constantly told himself he wasn't smart enough or talented enough to succeed as an entrepreneur. After attending a workshop on Louise Hay's methods, Michael decided to confront his negative self-talk. He started doing mirror work, looking himself in the eye each morning and saying, "I am capable and worthy of success." He also created affirmations specific to his business goals, such as, "I have valuable skills to offer the world, and I attract abundant opportunities." At first, Michael felt silly doing these exercises, but as he continued, he noticed his confidence growing. He started taking small steps towards his business dream, networking more, and developing his business plan. Within 6 months, Michael had launched his business. It wasn't always easy, but when challenges arose, he used his affirmations and positive self-talk to stay motivated. 2 years later, Michael's business was thriving, and he was living a life he once thought was impossible for someone like him. Elena grew up in a family that always struggled with money. She internalized the belief that there was never enough to go around and that financial struggle was just a part of life. When Elena discovered Louise Hay's work, she realized how much her childhood beliefs were affecting her adult life. She decided to challenge these deep-rooted ideas about scarcity. Elena started by keeping a gratitude journal, forcing herself to focus on the abundance already present in her life. She also practiced visualizations, imagining herself living a life of financial ease and generosity. One of the biggest shifts for Elena came when she started changing her language around money. Instead of saying, "I can't afford that," she started saying, "How can I afford that?" This simple change opened her mind to new possibilities and solutions. Over time, Elena's relationship with money transformed. She started seeing opportunities where before she only saw limitations. She educated herself about personal finance and investing and started making smarter decisions with her money. Today, Elena not only enjoys financial stability herself, but she also teaches others how to shift from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset. She often tells her students, "If I can change my thoughts about money, anyone can." These stories illustrate the power of changing our thoughts and beliefs. While everyone's journey is unique, the principle remains the same. When we shift our internal world, our external world begins to shift as well. As we come to the end of our exploration of Louise Hay's powerful technique for manifesting success and riches, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned. We started by understanding the core principle behind this technique, that our thoughts create our reality. We learned about the mirror principle, which shows us that what we see in our lives is often a reflection of our inner beliefs and attitudes. Over the course of 7 days, we've practiced powerful techniques to shift our mindset. We've done mirror work to cultivate self-love and acceptance. We've identified and challenged our limiting beliefs about success and abundance. We've created and repeated positive affirmations to rewire our thought patterns. We've used visualization to make our goals feel more real and attainable. We've practiced gratitude to open ourselves up to the abundance already present in our lives. We've learned to work through doubts and resistance, understanding that these are normal parts of the growth process. And finally, we've reflected on our journey and set intentions for continuing this work in our daily lives. Through the success stories we've explored, we've seen that these techniques can lead to real, tangible changes in people's lives. From financial turnarounds to business successes to complete mindset shifts, the power of changing our thoughts is clear. But remember, this 7-day journey is just the beginning. True transformation comes from consistent practice over time. The techniques you've learned are tools that you can use every day to continue shaping your reality and manifesting the success and riches you desire. As you move forward from here, be patient and kind with yourself. Change doesn't happen overnight, but with persistence and belief, you can create remarkable shifts in your life. Keep using your affirmations, doing your mirror work, practicing gratitude, and visualizing your success. Stay open to the opportunities that come your way, and don't be afraid to take action towards your goals. Remember, manifesting success and riches isn't just about money or material wealth. It's about creating a life of true abundance, one filled with joy, purpose, meaningful relationships, and the freedom to live on your own terms. As you continue to work with these techniques, stay connected to what truly matters to you. You have within you the power to create the life you desire. Your thoughts are the seeds of your future reality. By consciously choosing thoughts of success, abundance, and self-worth, you're planting a garden of opportunities and possibilities. So, as you close this chapter and begin the next, carry with you the knowledge that you are worthy of success, that abundance is your natural state, and that you have the power to manifest your dreams. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and you've already taken several powerful steps forward. Keep going, keep believing, and watch as your life transforms in amazing ways. Thank you for joining me on this journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Here's to your success, your abundance, and the beautiful life you're creating. Remember, in the words of Louise Hay, you have the power to heal your life, and you need to know that.